have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lindsey. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Gonna run it. It's Parr. They tackle him about the 14. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time. Way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They're going to the air on the first play. The pass rush closing in. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second and goal play for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Remember last time, it was 4th down and got stopped. And the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The Wolverines come up to the line in a hurry-up. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much room on that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He escapes the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
That run sets up an important 4th down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep down the right side. And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, LSU. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. He'll hand it off. Running through the tackle. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The Wolverines come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Swarm to the pass rush, a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes a quick grab. What a stiff arm. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. He's hit as he throws it, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
That coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Look out, he's in the clear. He's at the 50. Inside the 40, the 20, past the 10, touchdown, LSU. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. I'm not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it here. He goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pressure is coming. The short completion of the tight end.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
The Wolverines will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. He's got it, enough for a first down. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds
deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Couple to stop here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Important second down play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's going to pull it down and run. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that run play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
They finally stop him. Big play, moves the ball to the 22.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Brought in the flat by the running back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Second down and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And they get the completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Hey, I know it's only the first time, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. So no gain on second down. Now it's third and goal from the 2. Out of the gun now on third down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. And the Wolverines starting a new series here on first and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Michigan.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And the point after is good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down, looking for more now. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Moves out of the pocket. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Gets rid of it on the move. And this pass is caught. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this third down, but you got to give a shout out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on third down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
He missed it. Off target that time. Lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Oh, my gosh, he had it right on target. Unfortunately, he didn't quite have the distance. That hit right in the middle of that crossbar, and they miss out on 3 points.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Ball handed off. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this tee to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit. Wasn't able to complete this pass.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. Touchdown, LSU. This passing game is on fire today. Just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Extending the play now. Breaking free at the 35. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
No huddle here for the offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive down to multiple scores. On the move now. Crosses the 10-yard line. Finds room at the 30. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And the Wolverines pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll stop him after a short gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's running out of time. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on the left side. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. 2nd and long for this offense after the sack.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
The pass rush closing in. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, and now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake on 1st down.
LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And looking for a big play here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And now the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Michigan offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Using his legs on the scramble. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to scramble. He's got his man in the open field. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackled there by the defense. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Point after, up and good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Timeout, LSU.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. Grinding away on the ground. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. This time it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. QB keeper all the way. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 21 after the miss.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And the Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Using his legs here. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Nowhere to go. The ball not loose. The defense scoops it up. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They stretch the lead and get a lot closer to that spot in the national championship game.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets him a touchdown.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking downfield. It's Thorne. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught on the outside. It's Carr. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete and trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. They'll run it out of the shotgun. End zone ahead. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offense.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Powers through. Breaks loose at the tackle, but will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.